That scene might look quiet, but today something highly organised was happening on the other side of it. At roughly the same time, hundreds of migrants were reportedly being launched from multiple points along the French coast. This wasn't one overcrowded dinghy slipping away from Calais. It appears to have been a coordinated operation designed to overwhelm the French police. Reports suggest as many as 700 people may have attempted the crossing, with activity spread across a huge stretch of coastline. Smuggling gangs have apparently been struggling against increased French patrols around their usual launch points. So, instead of giving up, they just changed the operation. Multiple groups, multiple beaches, boats leaving at roughly the same time. If police respond in one place, another group can launch somewhere else, stretch the patrols far enough, and eventually somebody gets through. Now, some boats are now reportedly setting off much farther south, which is creating longer and considerably more dangerous journeys across one of the busiest shipping routes in the world. Now, French officers did stop some groups today, but most boats reached the water. And this is where the familiar argument begins. French authorities say that once a heavily loaded inflatable is moving, attempting to stop it can cause it to capsize. But critics will tell you, and they'll say, that the boat should never have been allowed to reach the water in the first place, particularly after Britain committed hundreds of millions of pounds towards French enforcement. But one thing needs to be made clear. The figure of 700 currently refers to people reportedly attempting the crossing. It does not mean that 700 people have definitely arrived in Britain. The official Home Office total will not be confirmed until, of course, the figures are updated. Still, even if the final number is lower, today appears to show a major change in tactics. These aren't random groups independently choosing the same morning and the same batch of sea. Boats and engines, fuels, life jackets, transports, and launch time all need arranging. And that requires money, planning, and communication. So perhaps the question is no longer simply why Britain can't stop the boats. It's how organised criminal gangs can coordinate an operation across miles of French coastline, seemingly in plain sight, whilst two governments with surveillance aircrafts, drones, police, and hundreds of millions of pounds still struggle to stop them.